Hi, this is Bodie Way, and this is your NWI.com daily news update for Friday, September 16th. Labor data released today shows that Indiana's unemployment rate rose in August, continuing a recent trend. State officials say Indiana's unemployment rate rose to 8.7% last month, and the unemployment rate in Illinois rose to 9.9%. Indiana Department of Workforce Development Commissioner Mark Everson said the number of long-term unemployed is still too high, but for the first time since November 2007, fewer than 50,000 people are collecting state unemployment insurance. Indiana lost 21,600 non-farm jobs from a year ago. The U.S. unemployment rate was flat at 9.1% last month. Information about unemployment rates in the region's largest municipalities can be found at NWI.com. Today is the drop-dead deadline for proposals on replacing the Klein Avenue Bridge. Top Indiana Department of Transportation officials in Indianapolis have met with a Florida company that wants to rebuild the condemned span as a toll bridge. NDOT spokesman Will Wingfield says the company making the proposal was American Bridge Partners, which is allied with the FIG Group of Tallahassee, Florida. Wingfield says the agency will now review the proposal and keep the public updated and informed of any progress. The bridge in East Chicago was condemned in December 2009. A small plane that crashed into a suburban Indianapolis golf course was flying normally just before witnesses say it suddenly spiraled into the ground, killing both people inside the aircraft, including the pilot from Chicago Heights. The single-engine plane crashed into the Harbor Trees Golf Club in Noblesville early Thursday night. The plane smashed to a halt in a sand trap next to a putting green, leaving scorch marks on the nearby fairway. Federal aviation investigators will return to the golf course today to try to determine the cause of the crash, Noblesville Police Lieutenant Bruce Barnes said. The crash killed pilot Joshua DeBoer, 21 of Chicago Heights, and passenger Joseph Nuzerling, 21 of Noblesville, according to police. And finally, a late criminal court judge revoked the bond of a Valparaiso entrepreneur Thursday after prosecutors believe he ignored a travel limitation on a vacation to a Caribbean island. Judge Thomas Stefaniak Jr. revoked the bond for LiveMercial CEO Johnny Mathis, but also ordered him detained at the county's work release facility, where he can be released for 6 hours a day for employment purposes. Court documents indicated Mathis's new bond is a $1 million surety or $100,000 cash. A further hearing on the bail conditions was set for September 28th. Prosecutors said Mathis may have traveled between late July and early August to the St. Martin Island around the time of his 10-year wedding anniversary with his wife. Mathis apologized in court last year on charges that he attempted to avoid paying Horseshoe Casino in Hammond $1.3 million in gaming debts. Remember, you can stay up to date on all local news and information at NWI.com and continue checking us out on Facebook, Twitter, or through your iPhone or Android-powered device. Thanks for logging on.